Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to be calling me about coming on Cultaholic. You said it was like top of your list, and then you were going to do something for me. Do you remember that?
True. Weather.
Wait a minute, who's that?
How? Pick up the phone. Hello?
Adam. I'm calling because you guys wanted me to come on Cultaholic. That. Adam, I'm calling to sort of me coming on Cultaholic. It's supposed to be a big deal. It's the first time we worked together since we were there. I thought I was going straight to... No, I've not got time for this. Paul wants to talk to you. He's maybe leaving. We're doing the show with him. Stop it! Do you want me to come on or not? If you do, get all your Cultaholics to go to paulheymanlive.com for tickets to see Paul Heyman in New Orleans. Is he leaving? I don't know. They're saying what's up. I don't care. Paul Heyman, live, New Orleans. Be there.
Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
If you like a lot of wrestling on YouTube, join our cult.
Yes. When did you come up with that?
This morning.
Right. Good. And you've kept it hidden away inside.
I'm glad that had the reaction it deserved, which was Jack liked it and Ross stared.
It's the club.
I show my appreciation in different ways. I got a playful little laugh there, like a little smile.
I know the table moved 2 inches and he didn't even move it.
Yeah, I know.
Hello and welcome to Cultaholic Video Podcast.
Jingles make me rousy. I was just thinking of a sign there from Raw, which was Rhonda makes me a rousy. Jingles make me a rousy.
Music makes me lose control. Yes, I am Maffew with Botchamania, the ever-improving. In the same way that 1 is a higher number than 0 of Botchamania. Joined as always by Jack the Jobber.
Hello.
And Ross.
Guten Tag.
One of the email questions, which hasn't sadly been included, said, "I've got a feeling that Maffew Mania is going to run wild, but in a good way." but in a good way. So that's good. Yeah.
I'm glad that I've learned from a lot of people by not having anything negative on me online, like a private Twitter account.
Just shave away.
I have a
all
private Twitter account.
Do you actually?
That's my muggle Twitter account from when I was not a wrestling wanker.
I had one and then I locked it.
You know how you're at uni and you have to have friends on Twitter, like actual human being friends.
Oh, right.
So you just tweet about football and being a lad and the beer and and bands and all that.
The beering.
And then you get a job at Name Redacted and you think, I've got to promote my work now, and my friends shouldn't know I like wrestling, so I'll create a second account.
Yeah,
now
I get you.
That account's got a lot of followers, neither one's locked. I've got nothing to hide.
My nose keeps itching.
Better scratch it then. You're supposed to snort water on occasion with you. Never mind. So, somebody at work said, "Oh, Maffew, I've got a friend that watches your stuff." And I get this a lot. I get a lot of people coming up to me and going, "My mate, who may or may not have mental health issues, loves your stuff." And then there's a pause and they go, "I don't watch your stuff. No, wrestling's fake. I'm an adult. But my friend really likes your stuff." So I was wondering, do you have any of that experiences?
Yes. I was... Oh, no. You go first, Ross.
What?
Oh,
It's
you have
an
to say now.
embarrassing story now.
Just keep going. I've got to think for a bit.
I've got a band, right? Now, Ross and them know this. I don't think I've ever told you about it. We've got a band, right? And we play once a year. And the first gig we did, we were back round the back of the barn where it was, right, in rural Lincolnshire. This girl came over and went, "Is your name Jack?" And I was like, yeah. But this was when... before I'd been on camera a lot, and I was like, "Yeah, I just thought it was someone I knew." And she was like, "Your name Jack?" I was like, yeah. And she went, "My boyfriend watches your videos and stuff. Can you give him a shout out between songs on stage?" So I did. I was like, "Is Kieran or whoever here?" And then this woman just in the front row went, "He's gone to the toilet." I was like, brilliant. But the girl was very adamant that she didn't know I was. She was almost humiliated by it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
No. My pals found out, and I was ridiculed for a whole weekend down in London. And then since then, as Sam motions wanker towards me from outside, since then, no.
Was he one of them?
Probably. I don't get that at all from home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that there was someone over Christmas who was like, "No way"?
Yes.
Okay.
The siblings.
Oh.
Yeah. Awkward period in the kitchen that it was, going, "Eee, what's this like there and what's that?" Just go away, let me enjoy my beer.
So it must be awkward when she went, and then she fell over.
Oh.
It's a shame I didn't know about James back then. Otherwise, she would have been christened Jasmine.
His legend lives on and always will.
Awesome. And the news this week. There was a show which I feel very silly because I joined in that amazing Discord chat you had set up with Sam.
Do you not even watch it in the end?
No. I have seen half of it.
Okay.
It's the fact that you said, "Oh, that Evolve show," and I thought, "Oh, Gabe, that Evolve, not Strong Style Evolve."
Strong Style Evolve. Did you think that?
So I saw the card and went, "Mother of God, this is the greatest Evolve card I've ever seen."
Where's Darby Allin? Why is he
Yeah,
not?
Darby Allin. Well, Chuck Taylor's on, so it must be.
Yeah. No, Strong Style Evolved. Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out, that one. Because on my Twitter feed was mentioning how, hey, Jim Ross and Barnett are commentating. I'm like, oh, great.
Put Jim.
Marty.
Yeah, he can't say skull. I think he got the Jacksons the right way around though. Maybe.
I haven't got that far yet.
That's all right then.
I was too distracted by the lovely action.
Yeah, it
loud
was a
crowd.
good show. Good show. Good
Yeah.
crowd. The main event got 5 stars from Meltzer.
Because he was there in person.
Oh, here we go.
There's a reason why PWG invite him to every show. It's like front row, and then mysteriously there's more stars than the galaxy.
He didn't give any 5s to this PWG show that happened this week, but he gave a 4 3/4.
Because he had to stand up.
You cynical man. I watched the highlights of that Strong Style Bollocks main event. It was good. There was story. There was action. There was emotion. There was tears. There was snot. There was a bit of spit.
Bit of whipping.
All sorts.
There's a bit of belt whipping. You remember when Hogan used to wear the weightlifting belt and used to whip it when he was a heel? A bit of that. Yeah, that's right.
It's like Cactus Jack trying to open a packet of crisps.
But he does a good impression
Does
of
he?
Foley attacking someone, yeah.
Because he fancies him.
He loves Mick Foley.
Strange.
It's only human.
He's the only person in the world, I think, who's trying to get to Mick via Noel rather than the other way around.
Seriously, though, who goes online after a night out and spends 3 figures on a custom-made Mankind mask?
Was it 3 figures?
I don't know, might have been 5. 2? He paid £9.
He haggled with Foley. I love you, but I'm not paying that much, mate. So Strong Style Evolved happened. Despite the commentary, the horrible live editing, which made Kevin Dunn look like freaking Martin Scorsese.
Why? Why was that?
A lot of
They
bad
missed-
camera cuts and stuff.
They missed a lot of spots, which is the main focus of watching it. So all strong, no style. And God, I thought of that. And
Such is wrestling.
yeah,
Apart
so
from a few who do have the style.
that was deep.
I'm a profound guy.
Thank you, Ross. Yeah, very good show. But even better than that, the news that they are coming to the UK.
Milton Keynes and Manchester.
Whoa!
You're not going to go.
I'm gonna go.
What was that?
Coming to the UK, let's all get excited, have a party.
I just want to...
Yeah, but you're like, I'm going to cynically get excited. Like what?
I've never seen a lot of them live, like Omega and Naito. I'm excited.
Yeah, but we seem very fake in this.
No, I'm genuinely
Aren't we
am
excited?
no.
Yes.
I'm genuinely excited.
Happy days are here again. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm happy for it. It's weird it's in Milton Keynes. So I hope we get lots of
Lovely
shots.
place, Milton Keynes. It's a straight
Honestly, we went there with Name Redacted Pro Wrestling.
Good
Oh
lord.
yeah, you did with the ropes broke.
Yeah. No, to be fair, that really made the match unique. It was Ospreay and Ricochet without the top rope.
Wow, that's a spin.
You'll never see that again.
No.
But what a weird place Milton Keynes is. We got lost
Right.
on arrival because every building's the same.
Yeah. It's a
just
square.
rows and rows. I know Americans are probably thinking rows of buildings. That's normal, but not here. We have a bit of character in our rows.
Yeah.
We twist and turn and all sorts.
You see, like early '90s footage of Russia or something.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what it was like. 'Cause it was winter as well. So
We got confused trying to find a Weatherspoons that was called Weatherspoons. So half the group were texting the other group like, "What's the name of the Weatherspoons you're in?" And they'd reply, "Weatherspoons," and we'd be like, "Just tell us what the name." But it actually was just called Weatherspoons. Oh, I know.
I hope we get lots of photos of like NATO or whatever hanging out with the cows that Milton Keynes is renowned for, because it's that or the bus station, which would also be great. By the way,
I felt like being on holiday without the weather. It was a lovely little square outside our hotel with like a few nice bars. There was a Café Rouge. It was lovely. Yeah, it was like being in Benidorm but cold. It's great.
Benidorm, Milton Keynes.
What's the difference?
Whichever's cheapest.
I'd say Milton Keynes is nothing like Benidorm.
I
I haven't been there.
shockingly,
Benidorm twice.
shockingly, I've never been to Benidorm, as you can probably
2K9
tell.
and 10, I was there. Bopping away.
Nice.
All about Benidorm, me.
Were there stone cows in Benidorm?
No,
Oh, I'm not going.
there was Sticky Vicky.
Cool.
Which if you don't know what it is, Google, have your eyes well and truly opened and never be able to shut them again.
I know who I'm nominating for this week's
Ah.
Hall of Fame.
That could be a wrestling name.
Anyway, wrestling news has gone to Sticky Vicky, so that's a new one.
There's not much else in news, so I think that lovely discussion killed up the time we're supposed to spend.
Oh no, Primate retired.
Ah,
Our good pal
Yes.
Primate.
yeah. This is the news that Primate has retired due to a very serious jaw injury, being told on no uncertain terms by the doctor that, one more move or blow would shatter it.
It's a gruesome X-ray, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is. The response has been like tremendous.
yeah.
Like a lot of people, I think, are now just realizing, like, oh yeah, like we are going to really miss him because he was always like an ever present for me, because
Yeah,
he's from the
you
northeast,
especially.
so he's on a lot of shows around here, and now like he's just really good, isn't he? One of
Few
the
people are as dedicated as him. I don't mean that in terms of like time. I mean in the course of a match, he goes that bit further than most people do.
Mhm.
I would say.
Yeah, it's one of these cases where you don't realise how much you appreciate a lot of wrestlers until they've gone.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, no Primate. Oh.
Yeah.
And it's a shame, but I'm going to look at the positives rather than go, oh, because considering that he'd been only doing it for a few years, because I remember seeing him when he was Prince of Meme's manager in Ashington.
All right.
And he came out and everyone around me was going, wait a minute.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, look at that guy. Why is he not wrestling? Didn't know how. He had the body, but yeah, literally didn't know how. So he did that. He did New Nation.
So what gimmick did he have when he was the manager?
But I say manager more like a bodyguard, so just stand there looking. Yeah, manager like Jimmy Hart. You cut promos. Sorry. Yeah, he's just the muscle. So Prince of Bean would be like, "Shut up, or he will slap you." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right."
I
Okay.
mean the extra muscle. He talked about Prince of Mean.
Obviously, the extra muscle.
He's got bare muscle for days. That man.
Yes, he does.
I'm a big fan of Mo.
Oh, I know.
I do
Who?
miss him. Mo. It's his
Shoot names. Oh.
Why would he shoot his name?
Prince of Mean, huh?
So anyway, Jay's retiring. Oh.
Oh.
Um,
We'll have to cut that out.
I really enjoyed his retirement speech on Name Redacted. I
Wow.
watched it. My
Yeah.
favorite bit was the start. It was very serious later on and stuff, and it was really emotional. But my favorite bit was the start where, because he's never talked in that promotion, and everyone's going, "Please don't talk, please don't talk," and he goes, "But why?" That was quite a good way to start the promo.
It's weird that, considering he was around for not talking, that definitely helped his character. Hell of a promo. He's just, when he's being him,
Yeah.
it was like, wow, this is real.
Yeah.
And it was, I was at the Defiant Wrestling show, and the crowd were weird because they were virtually silent some bits of the night. So it was nice for them that this is out the end of the show.
Right.
So it was like, oh,
Did everyone
wow.
stick around as well?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
He came out in street clothes, and people like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So, and considering he could barely talk as well, that
His
was the
jaws are
irony.
wired.
He's literally
Didn't
talking
put,
like that. Yeah.
People who don't know, his jaw's wired shut with two
Yeah.
bolts going through one bit to the other. He didn't explain this very well on air, which I thought he would have. I would have if I was him. Poor me. Look at this.
No, he did say, there's a reason why I'm talking like this. And then showed the pictures.
Sorry, no,
Oh,
find out.
my new gimmick. I'm going away for 15 years. Oh, Jesus
here we are.
Christ.
He is
Anyway,
There's the line there.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, the ruining. My finish will be the full Nelson Mandela. So, oh God, sorry, Jason, but whatever your name is, Primate. Yeah, it was great. Appreciate him at Tidal, at MEW, at North Wrestling, all the other companies. Good, but he is going to be doing his CrossFit. CrossFit, probably it's pronounced.
It's everything, man.
He's doing,
Professional
yeah.
wrestling, strongman.
He's
Yeah.
opening.
So we're gonna carry on that.
Check out Battle Ready on Twitter.
There we go.
And also, the Australian cricket team are Big Dirty Cheats as well.
Do you
That's
see
the other
his
news.
interview today?
He was in tears.
Stephen Smith
Oh.
crying his eyes out. He was Maffew.
Shouldn't have cheated then, should he?
Good.
No.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did shout one time during the Aussie Open three-way match at Defiant Wrestling. It's like, oh, cheating as always. And one guy gave yeah, very good, mate. Exactly what it deserved.
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame!
Now, our favourite part of the show.
This week's I'm especially happy that it's happened because we can use a little bit of footage for the first time in the Hall of Fame to explain just why do I ruin the surprise? Or do I want to keep the suspense for another 30 odd
Well,
seconds?
let's
Have we
go
given
through
up pretending that we don't know what it is
No,
beforehand?
let's go through the losing one. So I nominated Daniel Doherty's hair. And then I saw him in Weatherspoons last weekend, and he came over to me in the bar and went, I heard you put me hair over on the podcast. Someone linked us to it. I was like, I did. He's like, you going out after? I was like, I'm thinking about it. He was like, me too. I saw him out after. He was very drunk.
I'll sort you out after.
What?
He said he'll sort you out after.
No, he said, are you going out after?
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
said, yeah, maybe. I'm thinking about it. He was like, me too. And then I saw him out after.
Oh, right.
And
Oh.
and his hair was down, flowing in the breeze. What a man. What a
Yeah.
man.
It's like
Yeah.
Kyle off South Park. Just plump.
Yes. So that didn't win.
And
Yours
what
was
was yours?
yours was Diet Dr.
Diet
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper,
Oh,
yeah.
yours was Diet Dr. Pepper, sorry.
Pepper, yeah, because of Vince McMahon liking Diet Dr. Pepper in his creative meetings and that.
And
And I like Diet Dr. Pepper as well.
you and Vince are often mentioned in the same breath, so that makes
the
sense.
sheets are often comparing me and he on the same sort of pedestal, so it's only right there. Get up.
Kinda. Nah. Head on desk. But doesn't matter.
You've won.
There's only first place and last place. First place. Yes. What is it? Remind me. It's Jack Swagger in 5-star. Huh?
Huh?
Thank you very much. Not normal Jack Swagger. Not
Just
no.
5-star. I haven't got a clue how to work this microphone, Jack Swagger.
Yeah.
I'm just going to fill this space with some noises.
Swagger never known how to fill a microphone. Bless him. And I love all the people that also tweeted at him saying, you heard this? Do you agree with what he's saying? Tags the wrestler I'm referring to. It's like, thanks, guys.
Yeah, great.
I
I
love
love
it.
when people do that.
As if you needed to do that. They all vanity search, even your favourite wrestler.
I had an interaction with a wrestler this week after last week's podcast.
Did you?
Oh.
After,
Right. I forgot what we said.
after having a laugh at the English Lion Eddie Ryan's Twitter followers, he 4 accounts have been created dedicated to my jeans. And one of them did tweet Eddie Ryan saying, I'm here now, I'm Ross's jeans on Twitter. I'm going to get more followers than Eddie Ryan.
Oh, no.
Because that Ross on Wrestling said so, and Eddie Ryan proved that not only is he a bland professional wrestler, he proved that he hasn't got much crack either. Because he replied, well done, that's not much of an achievement, blah, 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 you must be proud, that sort of like, It's like, just laugh. Have a laugh, Eddie. You wear a lion's mask for a living.
I feel a bit sorry for Eddie Ryan in this one, I
I
think.
know, I felt sorry last week, but then you laugh. People who don't have a big crack, I just
On
don't
the
have time for.
on the positive
Have
side,
a laugh for life, you know? Don't take yourself so seriously all the time.
5-star wrestling short lifespan would have done wonders for his career. I bet he gets more bookings now. I bet he does.
More power to him, just have a
Yeah.
laugh.
Yeah.
They were. Sorry. He was about to get bookings, and they realised, like, oh, Ross's jeans. Come on. Well, if they book Ross's jeans,
Yeah.
because if Ross's jeans would get a plug on this show, so the show would.
Do you imagine if some show booked my jeans?
Yeah.
The match was him against Eddie Ryan. Eddie Ryan just fucking pins my jeans.
But yeah, but more realistically though, your jeans are gonna get more exposure. More people have watched this show than 5-star. It's combined ratings.
Yeah.
So you're actually winning this Twitter battle with a real wrestler.
I've decided not to promote these 4 accounts, by the way, because I did feel a bit guilty about Eddie Ryan. But
Um,
Oh,
They're
until he
out
did that, nah. If he's got near
they're
crack,
out there if you
nah.
want to find them.
See, social media is a test for a lot of these people. If you haven't got crack, don't read your mentions.
Yeah, just
like,
have a laugh, you know.
yeah.
we got some nominations for the this week's Cultaholic Hall of Fame. I've got one. Shall I just go for it?
Dive on in there.
All
So
right.
just if you don't say anything, does he say?
Yeah,
anything?
I'll just
go
go
for it, Jack.
I'm going to go for Joe Hendry's karaoke performance in Australia. I don't know if you saw this on Twitter, but Hendry is currently in Australia with the Scottish amateur wrestling team for the Commonwealth Games. Good luck, Joe. And he did it.
UFC guy pulled out.
Yeah, he's scared of Joe Hendry. And Joe...
Is it
tweet-
Stipe?
What? No, it's not Stipe.
Oh,
I thought you meant
Stipe.
Stipe Miocic.
Oh, no.
I thought you were talking about the REM front man there.
Oh, carry on.
So Hendry put a tweet up saying like, oh, the rest of the team thought it would be a good laugh to sign me up for karaoke. Little do they know, because it's Joe Hendry, absolutely loves it. There's footage of him singing, I don't know what the title of the song is, but are you familiar with the back catalogue of 5?
Go on.
You know the one's like, if you're getting down, baby, I want it now, baby. If you get... It's...
I want it now.
I've never... For Joe, who when you first meet him is quite a reserved and professional man, and then loosens up gradually,
2 seconds later. Yeah.
I've never seen him so... He's just so in his element and so happy. He's in shorts. He's in an outside bar. The sun's shining. I doubt he's had a drink. He's probably just loving life because he'll be preparing for his competition. But he's just so happy. I hope he never comes back. I think he's found a life there. I think he's happy.
He's definitely a born entertainer. I agree. So yeah,
He
I'll
should
vote for
be a
Joe.
holiday rep now.
Yeah, he should be. Oh yeah. Hey
Joe
man,
Hendry's
let me
born.
get one thing straight. There's one good nightclub on this strip, and it's the only one where you get 3 Jägerbombs for £1. There we go.
I was on more about the guy that takes the kids away from the parents and has a little
Oh,
time in the afternoon.
like the holiday
Because he's
club.
in wrestling, you mean?
What would he call it? His little club.
Oh, the
Let's think of a pun,
Henry
shall we?
Maniacs.
On the spot.
Prestigious club.
Yeah, sure. Trying to think.
Friends, have you
Think
got
of
any?
anything. Think of anything. The Truth Commission.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
They're a good group.
Oh, guess who?
What?
The Australian cricket team were playing when they got caught cheating. South
South
Africa.
Africa.
The Truth
Yeah.
Commission. It all. Yes.
They went diplomatic immunity.
Nelson Mandela's back again as well. There we go. It all-
No.
Smith crying like a little baby today was just warmed my heart. Fantastic.
You got any nominations for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame?
Nah, I'll
I
talk about Joe
have,
Hendry some more.
go on.
Go on.
As we all know, talk about those sheets again. My jeans, well reported. What am I on about? I'm bloody cream cracker today. Anyway, as a man, I abide by the rule of you wear your jeans 3 days max. I don't know
Right.
about you. What's your rule? Jeans before washing.
If they start smelling.
Start smelling. So an open day.
Mine
Mine's
depends on
3
the
days.
mine depends on the oldness of the jean. If they're quite new jeans, I'll give myself a bit more leeway to like break them in.
So mine's 3 days.
Okay.
Unless it's a spillage or an accident.
Oh, of course,
Things
of
have
course.
happened. Yeah, good. These happen all. What is going on?
No, please carry on. For the love of God, carry on.
Anyway, I found myself most Thursdays and Fridays thinking, Jesus Christ, I like to wear a pair of black jeans, so I bought myself a second pair of black jeans, the exact same pair.
No,
Therefore,
don't,
No,
no,
you've
no,
not.
no.
Don't do that.
Don't.
Burton's tapered. Black jeans. That's my reserve pair. I tried to pick that up and give it the old shape it as how monumental this moment is.
Well,
but
it's
I'm
gonna
just
win anyway, isn't it?
too frazzled to put it into words. It's a bloody massive week.
It's gonna
I got
be
them
the
yesterday.
like Ric Flair. It's gonna be the first 2-time inductee into the Cultaholic
Like
Hall of
Ric
Fame.
Flair.
Yeah.
Ric Flair. So, a minute ago he was Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Now his jeans are Rick. Eddie Ryan's going to kill himself. There's a tag team. He's screwed.
Maffew, what?
Oh, it doesn't matter now.
I know
does
it doesn't. I know. But
Oh,
I don't want to ruin it, I just thought it had to be done.
how dare you ruin the Hall of Fame, the prestigious Hall of Fame.
one
We just had Jack Swagger who says, eh.
Hey.
Hey, Patron called nonsense this week.
Yeah.
How dare you? Thank you for your money, but how dare you?
We're asking people to pay for this. I'm going to...
Not directly for this, by the way.
No, directly.
You are keeping us in business, quite frankly. Your support is very much
Yeah, cheers.
appreciated.
Cheers.
The camera will be focused on me there, not looking at your gestures. Oh, God.
I am going to vote for... God. Jesse Ventura in The Running Man.
Oh, I've never seen
Never
it.
seen it.
I know. I'm sorry.
Beep.
No. That to be
Beep.
fair, I've heard of it, and it's meant to be like.
The beep beep, it's a glass. Oh.
Just a
is
reference
gonna
that we
be
don't
good.
get. That's what the beep's for.
So
Isn't it?
this one's more our fault though. Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm. All my references, I don't know, to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Super Mario Aside, whatever. Yeah, you guys need to see The Running Man. Come
Yeah. Apparently it is.
on. Did you like The Hunger Games?
I've never seen I've seen Battle Royale.
All right, I'll go with that.
I
Yeah.
saw the Hunger Games and I thought this film should be rated higher than it is in terms of age.
Oh really?
I thought it was restricted by its low, whatever it is.
Oh, as
I
in
wanted
yes.
more.
Well, Battle Royale is that, but more gruesome.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like it then.
And Running Man is more that, but more Arnie.
Okay.
You know what? I don't want you to watch it because I've picked it up so much and it is a product of its time. You're going to watch it and go, whatever. But
What is-
Jesse Ventura plays one of the... Oh, God, what are they called? It's basically a game show that people in the future watch and everyone's obsessed with that while the country goes to hell. And he plays one of the... What's his friggin' name? Captain Somebody. But he just has a workout tape and all this. And he's this grizzled vet who goes, I remember one time in the pit.
He's just
And all this.
himself.
Yeah, with
Right.
a toupee.
Okay.
I hope it's a toupee. I mean, ugh. But yeah, so great performance, Jesse Ventura. Yeah. Predator didn't win last time, which sucks. But let's see if Running Man can compete against the Running Jeans.
Yeah. Well, no, it won't. But
I just heard the mention of hell there. on a completely unrelated note, there's a double bill of Straight to Hell on Cultaholic's YouTube channel this weekend with ICW owner Mark Dallas and former ICW champion Chris Renfrew.
Alright, mate. That's my Dallas impression.
Sunday.
Alright, mate. That's my Renfrew impression. There you go.
How does he do it?
Alright,
Chris
mate.
Renfrew is a very eloquent yet controversial man. That's all I'm going to say about that. The things he brings up, I didn't expect to be talking about on that programme.
Oh, I want to watch it now.
Dallas is eloquent as well.
Yeah, that's
He is,
not
mate.
discounting Dallas, but Renfrew's just a different,
Oh,
he's up there.
right. Yeah, if you want to vote on the Cultaholic
On the
Hall of
plugs.
Fame, you can do so at patreon.com/Cultaholic. Please don't let Ross's jeans win again.
I'd rather they did, just so you know, the comparison to Ric Flair's there forever.
If no, wait. If you win, no, never mind that 'cause that doesn't work, does it? You have to wear your black jeans next week.
No, fine. I'll have two pairs now. So that's the only reason because we record. I'm going to peel back the curtains here, lads.
Oh.
We record this podcast on a Thursday.
No.
It's currently Thursday evening.
It is.
So
Still is.
that's out of my sort of time frame for wearing my black jeans. 'Cause I like to kick off my week strong with a pair of black jeans. So, my 3-day rule expires on a Wednesday, so Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
But now that problem's gone. I don't know why I haven't got them on today. I haven't ironed them, that's why. So they're at home. Next week, though, if they're in.
That's patreon.com/Cultaholic.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Raw and SmackDown recap.
WWE Raw.
Well, it's at that part. We're just killing time until Mania now, aren't we?
Yes. All 2 weeks left of it. Roman Reigns, who, despite being the apparent number one good guy of the company, was not allowed to talk on the mic 2 weeks before Mania. The good work they were doing has been undone because they had Brock beat the hell out of him. And like the last time, they haven't realized Brock beating someone up or anybody beating somebody up viciously is really cool to watch.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing they did with the Braun Strowman program where we're supposed to boo Braun, that's hard to say, but Braun looks so cool,
Yeah.
knocking over ambulances. You're like, you want me to boo this guy?
Worked for Reigns as well. He briefly turned a bit more face when he beat up Triple H and Vince.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
So I like Heyman mentioning, wow, he had 3 guys dressed as US Marshals.
Why
Like-
wasn't this brought up last week? I find that a crucial part of the narrative, because without that part of the narrative, Roman Reigns committed a serious crime.
Yeah.
He
beat
probably
it.
mentioned it.
Beat them up, turns out, oh no, cut.
Really weird.
Nia Jax.
Nia Jax.
Jack.
She's you in here.
Nia Jax. She came out in camo gear, smoking coke.
I saw a gif of him on Twitter today dancing from TNA in 2005, which wore my cockles.
Was Shark Boy?
It was just him in the gif. I don't know if I caught the arse end of the gif or not, but he was just dancing in a fashion that New Jack shouldn't. You wouldn't think he would dance like that, but he was.
That's just part of New Jack being New Jack. That's from one of his shoots.
Yeah.
One of his harrowing stories. Yeah, scary.
Yeah, I love that. Some of what he says is true, but then he does, add on a lot.
He's such a scary man.
Yes, he is. We should book him.
No.
I said Nia Jax again. Whatever. Nia Jax defeated Mickie James with a Samoan drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cedric Alexander.
It was impressive, though. She caught her, didn't she? Then flipped her up and then boom.
She did. Yeah, it's a usual looking move, but you're right. I don't appreciate it enough. Thank you for making me look
Good old
stupid.
Nia.
The Cruiserweight guys appeared on Raw for the first time in a few months. I hadn't realised they'd left
Yeah,
Same.
yeah.
Yeah.
because they have characters, they have depth and everything else in 205 Live. Now it's just them going, wow,
I mean,
Flips.
They've killed the best character. Drew Gulak was the man after Neville buggered off, and then they've just cut his legs off.
I'm
He's just
astounded
wrestling
that he's not. I'm astounded that he's not. He's not in the final of that tournament.
now. Yeah.
Astounded.
He would have. Do you reckon it's got anything to do with Triple H getting involved and just swinging his old axe or hammer or sledgehammer or whatever and just putting his mark on it and taking away
I reckon-
Gulak's character?
I reckon Triple H would quite like Drew
So
Gulak.
The time that went away and Triple H taken over seemed very close. Maybe I'm just being a typical internet wrestling fan and speculating.
yeah. I mean, they can only do so much with what they've got, and they're only going to get. What am I kicking underneath this table? It's a plug.
It's a
Sorry.
small child.
Get off. Yeah, like I think Drew Gulak's character's still there, but there's only so much with the time they can do. So they're focusing on Cedric Alexander, who got shafted at the Rumble because of the whole what his name gone. Little
Steady now.
What are you trying
What's
to remember?
Enzo's tag team partner called?
Big Cass.
Oh, yeah, I was going to call him Little Cass to avoid it. I ruined it now.
Yeah.
Enzo. Well done, Maffew. Another blinder. Sorry, YouTube comments, which we'll be reading later on. Yeah, they're really doing what they can do, so they're trying to do this. Drew Gulak's now feuding with Mark Andrews, but there's focus on Mustafa Ali and Cedric for reasons of they're the coolest looking, I guess.
Yeah.
The two best flippy guys.
Yeah.
Let's have a flip off at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Pre-show.
Asuka defeated Jamie Frost with a kick to the head.
Yeah. But I liked her. I thought she was good.
The daughter of Annie Lennox.
Yeah. I just think she
She
her
was definitely talking to angels after that. That's how the lyric goes, isn't it?
I think so.
You know what? I don't feel like I'm here today in full.
I want more days like this.
Psyche is somewhere else today.
I liked her. I liked her little promo beforehand. I thought she was good.
Actually, a good song.
Sign her up.
I like the way they did it. They went, "Do you think yeah, not a problem." Kind of, and I was hoping they would keep that one camera angle that they focused on at the start of the match, bops it, then like Asuka comes out and goes like, "Nah,
Yeah.
she was not ready." Braun Strowman defeated Sheamus, and I like this little thing they've got going on now. Cesaro, Sheamus, and the mystery partner.
Rumours, hot off
Oh,
the
go on.
press from Justin Barrasso of Sports Illustrated, the one who said that Mysterio was going to face John Cena at WrestleMania. He's got a scoop. He knows who it's going to be. He knows who the mystery partner is going to be. He thinks it's going to be Rey Mysterio.
So, Sports Illustrated so far this year, let me just get this right, have reported that Dolph Ziggler is getting $1.5 million a year.
Yes.
I'm sure that's right.
That was hook, line, and sinker, didn't it?
Rey Mysterio was going to be at WrestleMania. No. And now
I think they've heard that Rey Mysterio is going to be at WrestleMania, so they're just trying to find any gap on the cards. They're like, Cena, and that's been closed. They're like, Strowman's partner.
I think he just wants the attention of Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, he does. He's a bit oddly obsessed with him.
Yeah, what a weirdo. Next week we'll be saying Brandon Stroud will be his tag team partner.
Or Eddie Ryan.
Nah. I think they think of two people, maybe Hall of Fame people that could replace him. Anyway, yeah, so I'm assuming it's going to be Kurt Hawkins or Ellsworth.
I'd love it to be Ellsworth. If he hasn't had his face kicked off by Matt Riddle like a Joey Janela spring break. That match, I'm really looking forward to it.
Aye.
Oh,
Anderson and Gallows defeated the Miz Taraj with the Magic Killer.
Yeah.
I'm missing off the very, very best bit of Raw, which was the Miz and the Miz Taraj talking. And even though it was really awkward that Rollins and Balor came out and they watched like this at the exact same positioning behind the guys, just so it looked good on camera, as if done as directing a play for some reason. I'm like, it was great between Miz and Miz Taraj.
Mm-hmm.
And even the bit where like Dallas is calming them down, Curtis Axel's calming Dallas down.
Yes.
It's like, no, calm down. He goes, I'm a better IC champion than Shawn Michaels,
Yeah.
then Bam Bam Bigelow, and then Mr. Perfect. It's like, okay, that was
Yeah.
good. And then even better, it turned out to be a ruse all along. But the negative is, Miz versus Miz Taraj has way more heat and interest than Balor and Rollins,
Yeah,
who
it's
were
weird,
just
isn't it?
there.
It's so strange.
Like, it's like, wow, it's going to be great. It's like, oh yeah, Balor and Rollins are here.
Congrats
But
to them,
they're
Miz.
good wrestlers. And Finn Balor smiles
So-
like he's on acid 24.
Yeah,
What's
that
that
is,
like?
you know how that feeling this session.
Apparently
Right
today. Yeah. I was going to say, Miz has had a kid. Congrats to Miz and Maurice. Monroe Mizanian.
There's a middle name in there somewhere.
Storm?
Is it Storm?
I think it's
Oh, wait, Sports
named,
Illustrated's just coming in. Rey Mysterio Jr.
named after James Storm, I guess. That was rubbish. Sorry, yours was much better.
Thank you. Yeah,
Wow.
love that segment.
That porn star that Trump had a thing with.
Lance Storm.
She was
I was gonna.
Woof. Wow, Lance.
I'm glad that you got in there first because I was gonna say Tony Storm because it was the first Storm I could think of, and I was like, oh,
let's
no.
have a go. How many storms are there in wrestling?
James Storm,
James Storm.
Johnny Storm.
John
Tony Storm.
Quiet Storm, who still wrestles in Noah, I believe, or 01.
WCW Thunder. It's a type of storm.
Typhoon.
What was? Oh no, he was Silent Rage, the tough enough guy, wasn't he? Not Quiet Storm. The X-Man woman Storm.
Was she in wrestling?
No.
You
but
have
it's-
turned this list of stormy wrestlers into a joke, Jack.
Quickly
Oh,
move.
Cloudy. the
Cloudy.
Philadelphia wrestler.
Very good.
Claudio Castagnoli.
Yeah. Sure. Elias
Great content.
defeated Rhino to plug that hot sneakers advert that's showing. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
conflicted, mate, because I would like Elias to be Braun's partner because it'll get a good reaction. I like a good WrestleMania pop. But I also want to see Elias having his little concert and then The Rock interrupt him. That's what I want to happen. But you can't have both, can you? You can't be too greedy in these situations, can you?
No, but we
So
might
neither
get.
happens and you want to commit suicide.
We might get
Got a
Rey,
TNA.
we might get Rey Mysterio versus The Rock.
We'll get Rey Mysterio as the guitar.
Yeah.
Elias's concert. Just playing Rey Mysterio on his lap.
Ray's going.
Are you all right, Ross?
I don't think so, no.
Guitars. Just playing Mexican music.
Is the guitar making noise, or is it just Ray going?
No, it's just the soundtrack of Jack Swagger repeated.
It's the NWO theme. John Cena defeated Kane. Woohoo. And then
He had
John.
a hairy chest. Never seen that before. Wow.
I didn't even notice that, did he?
I had a little few hairs. He's given up. The maintenance is gone. It's not as strict as it used to be. Stringent as it used to be. Watertight.
I hope someone got fired for that. Yeah, watertight Kane lost to Cena, and then everyone waited and waited for something to happen. Nothing happened. Watch Raw next week.
What was the crap with that bloody towel he had? Be nice to each other.
Everyone.
Weeks after you've been an arsehole to a man who's just trying to enjoy his retirement, and seconds before you're about to go to what was it? No holds barred or no disqualification, whatever it was.
Everyone messaged me because of a certain line I said in the OSW review. And because Cena pointed the towel and goes, "This is a special towel." And we went, "We know what that means." And turned around, it was Ellen DeGeneres. Whatever you're into, man. But
One thing I read in was Cena doing the sit up or the choke slam and Michael Cole going, "That's what Undertaker does." Like, I know, I've watched wrestling before, you know.
they could be the worst, especially at this time of year. Having on SmackDown, I'll get ahead of myself. There's a women's battle royal at WrestleMania. I'm sure you're aware of that. And no famous wrestlers are associated with it anymore. And after the match, Becky Lynch got interfered by Ruby Riot Squad. So they interfered. She threw him over the ropes. Just so they go, well, if that happens at the Battle Royal, they're eliminated. Like, right, we get it.
She's getting a bit of practice in.
That's what Undertaker does.
Oh.
That's where we are. We live in Toronto. Shut up. Yeah, Undertaker did not show up. Cena threatened him.
He doesn't watch Raw, that's why. He's got a life. This has all been a waste of time from you, John. Just give him a ring. I bet you've got his phone number.
And yes, the balding, wrong end of 40-year-old Cena accused Undertaker of being an old man. And it was very nice. And yeah, nothing happened. I don't know if this match is going to happen or not, and no one else seems to know. It would be hilarious if it didn't happen.
Yeah, it would be hilarious if it
I
didn't.
saw somebody tweet today saying, wouldn't it be fair since it's a latecomer and it's two aging part-timers if it should go on the pre-show? I agree.
That would be good. And on to SmackDown, which was more exciting this week than usual. Daniel Bryan had a fantastic promo, as he usually does, going, I don't care how many times you powerbomb me, I don't care how many times you knock my head off and all this. And the doctors at the back said, no, we do care. We really, really do care. He says, there's some things I can't say on this as GM, but me as a wrestler, I'm going to kick your ass. It was like, yeah!
Yeah.
So, yeah. Wow.
Very good.
Yeah.
There's definitely a blazer he's wearing as well.
Yeah.
I kept saying that, whatever this thing is, after saying blazer several times.
He was stolen for time going, what's my line? Screw this, right? Like, he thought, yeah. We'll let him have it.
Can we talk about Shane McMahon for a second?
I was about to bring
Is
him
it
up.
real or not? I want to know. Dave said it is, Uncle Dave. And then all of a sudden, it's not. It's just part of the storyline.
No. Did you see SmackDown? They went to the commentators and said, well, Shane McMahon is out with, I can never say this right.
Yeah.
Deep sea diving. And
Diarrhea of the small intestine.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's exploded from eating too much red meat. And he's been out with different lights. This has nothing to do with the attack by Owens and Zayn. I'm like, why wouldn't you just run with
Because
it?
Shane McMahon is stronger than those two wrestlers. Nothing those wrestlers can do can affect Shane McMahon. He's the best wrestler in the world. But I think it's all made up just so Shane can go, I recovered from the same thing Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Shane
Oh,
McMahon.
man.
I'm Shane McMahon.
Oh, he's going to come
I'm
out
Shane McMahon.
right to the ring on a cow and then eat it.
Brock Lesnar versus Shane McMahon in a red meat eating contest. Only at WrestleMania.
To be fair, Shane does look like someone who eats a lot of red meat.
He feels like one too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So whether it's going to be Shane McMahon in a wheelchair going, "Ooh," and Daniel Bryan. How bad? Wait. How bad is it?
That noise. It's
Daniel
fantastic.
Bryan is teaming up with the one man in WWE who's in worse shape than him.
Rey Mysterio. That's going to be his partner. Rey Mysterio's doing triple duty at this WrestleMania.
And he's also injured there.
Shane McMahon
Perfect.
eats Rey Mysterio.
Oh no, too much red meat.
Oh, I had that as my text tone for like 3
Did
days.
you?
3 days it lasted, just like me jeans. And then I had to give it up. It was too much. I just burst out laughing every time. It's one of those things. You know when you find a new song that tickles your pickle in a particular way, you just listen to it again and again and again until you get sick of it. That's it with me and Shane McMahon's little. And I've not got that stage where I'm sick of it yet. Even though he might be legitimately hurt, which you'd never wish upon a fellow.
No.
I do if he makes that noise.
Yeah, if it's fake and that noise is just him acting, oh, fantastic.
Speaking of fake just acting, El Generico is resurfaced. Wow.
Yes. Somebody spanked me. I thought he was dead.
I thought it was dead. Yeah, that's right. And Kevin Steen, apparently. Which is nice.
I love that, mate.
I'll just ring up on a run.
Did we mention that last week?
Yeah. Oh, do we not? All right.
I feel like I've talked about it before. Looking at you.
Oh. Well,
Maybe
anyway.
in my dreams.
Oh. Speaking of dreams, the triple threat match of, oh my God, I'm going to go buy a t-shirt at WrestleMania between Orton, Rude, and Mahal has now been slightly upgraded.
Very much upgraded.
Yes, they've added a big jar of mayo to this unexciting dish, and Rusev has been added to the four-way. Hooray!
He'll not win because he's Bulgarian.
He should win.
He won the Bulgarian title on behalf of Russia or whatever. I forget what's happening
They're
with that.
still booking him as a heel though, which is doing my noggin in.
No, the chant is face. He is heel.
Yeah, but the chance for him.
You don't understand wrestling.
He's Bulgarian.
The Bludgeon Brothers defeated the New Day via DQ because the Usos showed up. So it looks like there's going to be a triple threat match. I'm not sure if it's been officially announced yet.
Yes.
It is confirmed. Okay, there wasn't a match graphic yet. And so that means the Usos are on the show. But Jeff Hardy is not on the show because he had a DUI. Just saying.
Rumour has it.
What?
He's injured as well. Like
Rumour has it, though,
Big Jeff.
Oh,
that
yeah, right.
WWE apparently, I saw a few tweets, sent an app. The WWE app sent a notification to everyone and then swiftly deleted it, saying that match is going to be a TLC match. Ooh.
That match.
The Bludgeon Brothers one.
Yeah.
What?
I'd enjoy that.
That's a bit out of nowhere, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd enjoy. There's always a ladder match though at WrestleMania, and there's not one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they don't want to overshadow the NXT ladder match, which looks great. That looks
Right, yeah. I was going to
that
say
looks
there's...
cool.
I don't understand how that would
Hey
work,
Matthew, which one do you want to win? As if your Twitter wouldn't tell me for certain.
Trouble. Instantly came out, instantly the most charismatic thing on NXT, instantly great. Yay.
Velveteen
Called the same
Dream.
name.
Oh, EC3, right.
I mean, it's tough. But, yeah.
Yeah, I want Velveteen Dream to win that match, but he's not gonna.
They never give it to that guy, do they? The guy that the smarky people like.
And NXT.
That match is full of people that smarty people like.
Maybe.
Like I don't know. I'm thinking of the the women's match, the Fatal 4-Way. Everyone was like,
Peyton Royce.
gonna win. Didn't give it to her then. That's the one example. So therefore, I've jumped to the conclusion that they never do that. So Velveteen Dream will not win.
You're right. And speaking of WrestleMania matches, Shelton Benjamin complained that he did not have a WrestleMania match. And I said yes, because there's no ladder match.
Yeah.
So why would you? So we had Nakamura versus Benjamin, which was hyped up as the first ever match. And I'm like, yeah, cool. Nakamura defeated Benjamin. Thanks for coming. And that was SmackDown.
Then Shinsuke did his funny noise.
He did. He went, oh, no, the other funny noise, sorry.
He did a fake knee, and AJ went, "Oh, stop it!" And then he didn't hit him. Yeah.
That was funny. That what he did.
Yeah, Nakamura doesn't, like I said previously, but I said it very badly, sort of like a hideous racist, like Jinder Mahal. But yeah, Nakamura sometimes doesn't do that well on the mic. These past few weeks, the Mania, he's been gold. So,
When he's
well
stroking
done.
people on the head like a small child, he's his element.
I'm into the stroking, so that's fine. Yeah, thanks. On 205 Live, Mark Andrews defeated Tony Nese as Drew Gulak watched. The thing. And then we had a very fun, very long Kalisto versus Tozawa versus TJ Perkins versus Buddy Murphy match.
Yes.
Won by
What a nice finishing move he has.
That
does.
rolling
What the hell is it?
Death Valley Driver thing, yeah. Oh,
the Mark Haskins special.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, nice match. I was a bit worn out, to be honest with you, after all the wrestling, but I can appreciate the effort. And also TJP,
I know
pretty much promo where he says, "I'm as hard to beat as a Rubik's Cube." No way. Literally thousands of people have beaten Rubik's Cubes.
People do it holding their breath in the swimming pool.
Right. The world
One
record.
hand,
So,
their eyes shut.
I've never done
fun.
one. I've never done one.
oh, so you couldn't
Me
beat
neither,
TJP?
No, I couldn't be TJP.
Nah, me neither.
Not with that attitude. You won't.
No, true.
Give it a week.
Yeah.
And NXT, where EC3 made his debut. Yay! And there's going to be a ladder match with Ricochet, your Velveteen Dream. It's going to be amazing.
Adam Cole,
and Adam
Killian Dane,
Yay.
Lars Sullivan.
Yay.
Is that all of them?
so.
And yeah, that's it. That match is going to be really good. And also, Gargano and Ciampa is going to be really good as well.
Right.
Oh,
I love that video they put on YouTube. You seen it where Tommaso's in bed at 3:25 a.m. and Johnny's banging on his door.
No, I've not seen that.
Tommaso's just filming himself good. For God's sake, man, I can hear you. And Johnny's going, "Let me in."
it was a bit like the millennial Pillman's got a gun, but without.
Without the gun or the true suspense.
Galloway, Galloway.
Yeah.
Oh, no one's been hit by the missiles.
Yeah, there's the explosions.
Explosion, yeah, that was it. Thank you, Kevin Kelly. Yeah, good week of wrestling, hype for Mania.
Yeah.
No idea what's going to be happening with Cena, Undertaker, or in fact Braun and. But the rest of it, yeah, Mania card has been built up. It looks good. Excited for stuff like Charlotte versus Asuka. The NXT show looks amazing. We'll see how long, or if in fact Mustafa Ali versus Cedric Alexander gets on the card. Yeah, hyped.
There's two bad marks for me. One is the potential 8-hour show.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. And the second one is the WrestleMania logo. Have you seen this tweet doing the rounds? It's not symmetrical.
Whoa.
That is disgusting.
It's not even, both
No.
ways. Vertically and horizontally. It's not symmetrical.
I don't like that.
For those with OCD, in which case for wrestling fans, I assume there's at least 70% watching this. Yeah.
Oh, I was
crime against
sweating
humanity.
on a sword. Sweating. Don't know what to do myself.
Change your
I haven't
jeans.
recovered.
So yeah, I think that's all of the wrestling that we've put out this week. I haven't seen Mixed Match Challenge yet because I don't think it's on their network. But Kurt Angle came out.
Charlotte missed it because she's went to the dentist's.
Yeah.
Becky filled in for her. And then afterwards, like in a or beforehand, was it? Afterwards in a promo, I won't spoil who won for you, but with the winning team, Nakamura was just there as well. And then they went, "What are you doing, Shinsuke?" And he was like, "Don't know." We just stood there for the rest of the promo. It was really weird.
Oh well, I've got to watch it now.
But,
Let's have a rummage in our mailbags.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
So
Wait, are you reading these now?
yeah.
Disclaimer,
Is
yeah.
this in case they're
Jack
German?
No, just 'cause
picked
I
the
picked them.
questions this week.
Oh, okay, fair enough then. Go ahead.
'Cause I was
too
in.
busy tripping me bowels on acid.
Damn it, you're supposed to pick all the anti-Jack questions, Ross.
No.
Try
Because
to
well,
make it fair,
right.
that's
I didn't say anything.
Question 1, hey lads and Jack. So I've not picked ones that are deliberately, hey lads and
That's
Jack.
every single question. Now.
What is your favourite video package that WWE has assembled for a match? My personal favourite is the Daniel Bryan Monster video. The visuals and song were spot on, and it's just a great story overall, isn't it? Cheers, Ben.
Ben Potter,
No, it's Ben.
Ben Slatley,
Maybe. Yeah, Neville's asked.
Neville. That's Neville's shoot name.
Yeah, I love the bloody monster video.
Spotted at a trampoline thing last week in the area. Was
Oh
Neville-
yeah, I know what you mean.
Neville was
There's one of
spotted there.
Wow.
Not going to tell you who told us that.
okay,
A journalist doesn't reveal his sources, does he? But he was spotted there.
Damn it, Brandon.
Um,
Go on with this exciting question.
well, mine's Austin Rock. No,
Just
yeah,
one
my way. But there's a few others that I like.
more
A few others.
Mine's Shawn Michaels Undertaker. It's got
Oh.
placebos running up the hill playing in the back.
Yes.
It's not theirs, is it?
It's
That's
Kate
their
Bush,
cover, yeah.
but yeah.
Anybody who says Kid Rock shouldn't be in the fake Hall of Fame in the celebrity wing, he doesn't even deserve that. I point to you that down this lonely road again.
Was that Taker as well?
No, that
Which
was
was it?
The
just
only road of faith.
yeah. That was
Who was it?
What, it
WWF
was just
Desire.
yeah. It was.
I wasn't
2000
counting them. I thought it was WrestleMania packages. You take
No,
it's wrestling
just
packages.
best WWE one.
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
Well, you got Creed.
I'm not tripping yet.
No.
Creed, I like them
Been a
until I saw
while.
the Lonely Road of Faith video, and that's 10 out of 10. Especially because Tri-Moon did one for WCW that
I
was
was going to say, that's very good.
spine tingling. Go on, what else?
The Miz one, Miz and Cena.
Best thing about that WrestleMania is that
Video package. Yeah.
me and my friends we watched just because we couldn't remember anything about it. Triple H versus Undertaker from that this week, just to see, because remember it being the best match that was on that very poor show. It's a good match that's stretched out for about 30 minutes.
Hunter.
And for some reason, the crowd is just not well mic'd at all. So I'm sure there were people cheering, but it's just, like a New Japan show. That's not in the States.
Never mind.
So that package is now officially the best thing about WrestleMania 27. Screw that match.
Right.
Tell you what my favourite moment in the package ever is.
Go on.
WrestleMania 19, The Rock and Austin's. The way they have Austin just go, whoop, and they start the music at the same time. They nailed that, and I love it when people get
Is that 19
spot on.
or 17?
19.
19.
Crack
All right.
addict. I am a favourite band in the whole wide world.
Reads the script. Limp Bizkit. Oh. My other one to mention that, because Mark Henry is getting into the Hall of Fame, was the one, and I didn't see anybody else mention this when it happened, and I've tweeted about it recently as well. It wasn't the show after he won the title off Orton. I think it was the one afterwards, so maybe Hell in a Cell, where they recapped him beating Orton, and he's going down as slow as possible with the World's Strongest Slam, and it's like showing like the years it's taken him, like from Mr. Olympia to Sexual Chocolate to all this, and just like Inception basically, like, and it's like it took me 16 years to get to this point, and I ain't sharing with none of you. It's like, whoa,
That's really good.
And yeah, I think everyone realizes the WWE video package people can turn a crap match feud into the best thing you've ever seen.
They're really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I spoiled Mark Henry for myself this week because I watched a Raw from December of 1998, I think it is,
All right.
where Terry and Jacqueline do bondage on him.
Is that one of the PMS?
And they put the whipped cream on his bare stomach and tie him up, and he's wearing these like silk boxers. Just trying to paint a picture for you.
Thank you.
And he's got a ball gag in, and this was happening on Raw. And D'Lo Brown, which is the best bit about it, is just losing his bananas outside because they had a match coming up. And obviously he's tied up and can't get there. So then D'Lo has to go out and do the match on his own, which is a tag match, I believe. And then Mark comes out at the end, like sort of half covered in cream, with the ball gag half hanging out of his mouth. So whenever I see Henry now, that's all I've got in there. It's just like Terry licking cream off his bare stomach.
I'm glad that my rants now look all right by comparison.
Question 2. Happy Rusev Day, boys and Jack.
Happy Rusev Day, everybody.
This is from
Is this still a
Alex.
thing?
It's from Alex. He says, when did the Impact Wrestling show in Newark, California tonight, where in a match between Alberto El Patron and Moose, as they brawled through the crowd, El Patron took my longboard and proceeded to ride it into Moose's crotch. Absolutely made my night. What are your favourite memories / moments from attending live wrestling shows? Love the show. Keep up the good work, Alex.
I love it when people just like, here's a story.
I'm sure you've got a few. Go on.
When Mike Bird hit me with the streamer,
Right.
ICW, and he completely did not intend to, because if he had intended to hit me with it, he never would have hit me.
Yeah.
It's a streamer.
What about when, was it Ligero and Kirby deliberately did a botch on you? That was quite meta, wasn't it?
Title wrestling, when that used to be a really cool, exciting thing to go to in Darlington, they saw me and were like, well, there's like 50 people here, screw it. And decided, yeah, we'll do a move on Maffew. Screw him,
And they
screw
botched
his disgusting face. And we can't make it look any worse. And again, if this was deliberate, then they're the smartest wrestlers in the world. They got to do it. They actually got to do a suplex. And I realized, oh, they're coming near me. I'll move out the way. And they're like, oh, he's moved. So then they go into the seats. And these are like, this is a conference hall type thing. So it's very old school. There's a chandelier. So these aren't like the wrestling fold-out chairs. So in fairness to him, he was like, all right, whatever. And I'm like, oh, all right, I'm a prop. Okay, that's fine. I'm ahead. And they go to do the powerbomb. And he just slips on it, like falls. And I'm just like, all right, it's kind of here with Kirby and the Galloway on me going, I'm no touching. And then my dickhead pal Kelvin, who will definitely listen to this now, I'm giving him a name drop, like saw what was happening and pushed me onto them.
Very good.
Yeah.
Lads.
The show was good.
Bants. Ross?
Mine was when I received my Commentator of the Year award, WCPW, in a fan-voted poll where I got twice the amount of votes as Jim Ross. In front of the sold-out crowd of Liverpool, got a lukewarm reception.
No, it was a big pot. It was a big pot.
Held the trophy up, then sat back down.
You're like, you won't be this lukewarm with my jeans getting the Hall of Fame.
It probably would have been because it was about -7 in that arena.
The Liverpool Olympia.
Yeah. In fairness, though, this was commentating for wrestling.
Yep.
Then you absolutely deserve that.
I've realised that
you also bet that New Japan.
that venue where that took place, where Ross received his award, is the same venue where Nigel McGuinness versus Bryan Danielson happened.
Yeah, we talked about this last time, didn't we? Yeah.
Wow.
Many great moments happening. Many great moments.
The McGuinness Danielson brawl with got brain damage. Ross beat Jim Ross.
Several people had aneurysm.
I think they had brain damage. What was yours, Ross?
Jack.
You're not Ross, you're Jack.
Easy mistake.
Mine was at a show that me and you were both at. Last year's Fight Club Pro Project Mayhem. Do you know what I'm going to say?
Yeah.
It's when for the whole show there was a curtain across the back of the merch table, and everyone was like, no one even went, "What's that curtain doing there?" It just blended in so well with the background. And then Jimmy Havoc's music was playing. It was him and Clint Margera against Ricochet Page and Drew Fletcher. It was a death match basically.
Yeah.
It was a big hardcore match with all
Drew
that.
Parker.
So Drew Parker, sorry, who's Drew Fletcher? Kyle Fletcher.
Carl Fletcher, the
Drew
sexiest
Parker.
wrestler in the world. Yeah, go on.
Is he? Not my
It's
type.
like him a compliment.
Jimmy Havoc's music hits. It's like, it's AFI and all that sort of stuff. The atmosphere is building. Everyone's like, the heels are in the ring waiting for them. Like, where are they? Where are they? Everyone's looking towards the entrance. You just hear the crew go, pull the curtain away behind the merch tables, which have all been moved secretly. Everyone turns around. There is a custom-built deathmatch ring in the venue, and they're both stood in it going, "Oh, well then," not in that voice. "Come on, I'm Jimmy Havoc."
I was going to say, complete, woo. Come on, you.
And like the ropes were made of light
Julia
tubes.
Smith was there.
The ropes were made of light tubes. There was a scuffle. It was I didn't see much of that match because everyone was like, it was all a bit hectic. Did you see much of it?
No, I wasn't there for day one. I was there for day two.
Oh, did you miss that one? Oh,
But literally, every one of the people I follow on the UK wrestling Twitter thing was going, "Oh my god, oh my god!" So yeah, I know the moment. I said, yeah, I know the moment you meant. I wasn't there.
and then everyone was sort of milling about trying to find chairs to stand on and stuff. Trent Seven was like the cool dad going like, "You can get in the other ring and watch it from the ring, guys." But that ring was populated entirely by the roster. They'd all taken it. They knew it was going to happen. They'd got there ahead of time. So yeah, I deserve a chair to stand on more than Chris Brooks does.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he wasn't. He was just watching from his feet. Fair enough.
How dare Chris Brooks use a chair? This time?
Number 3.
Oh, never mind. Chris Brooks is returning to North Wrestling. I have to plug that.
I hope he's a heel. I hope they boo him.
Yeah, North Wrestling is a local Newcastle promotion. And
Going from strength to strength, really.
strength to strength.
I think the turning point was when no, go on.
Yes, Jack also has a vested interest here. Chris Brooks and his partner Kid Lycos were booked for a show to wrestle Sons of Ulade, and every 2 months. So this was on the show. They were announced for the next 2 months' time. This is happening. Crowd, oh my god, yay! A few weeks later, Kid Lycos had to pull out because he's always injured.
Bless him.
Spends more time in the ER than George Clooney. And then Chris Brooks was supposed to wrestle in a singles match in the main event. And thank you. Waiting for Jack to laugh. I'm like, do I carry on or just let it linger? And Chris Brooks on the day cancelled. And there was not good crack. Unrelated, he said he was injured, and I'm sure he was in agonising pain. And there was a ladder match at Progress the next day with both of them.
Which had some terrifying bumps in it. Yeah. Lycos landed on it. He did a backdrop onto a ladder on its side and stuff. And I was like,
yeah.
Did they just not want to come all the way to Newcastle to be in like this tag match?
Yeah, that's what basically the entire Newcastle crowd took it as, because they all knew that the Progress thing was happening. Because it was the biggest Progress show of all time up to that point. So everyone knew, and he was booed. And I had to go out as I was doing the pre-show and go, well, Chris Brooks isn't here. I'm sure he has a nice show. And I tried to ring him during the pre-show when I was done. No fun done. I don't know how that would have gone exactly. He probably would be like, oh, I'm really sorry. Hope you get well. Probably would have pussied out immediately. And he wasn't quite happy with the events. Now he's going to be back.
Hey.
So if you know shows, if you know shows, it's gonna be hilarious. Actually, him and Undertaker.
Question 3 is in German, but it's easy for me. Lads.
Oh, that's why you
all
right. Go on.
Yes. Hallo Jungs und Jack. So hello lads and Jack. Jack, dein Deutsch ist super. Respekt. Deshalb stelle ich diese Frage auf Deutsch und nicht English. I'm going to ask you this question in German, not English. Lads, wann wäre die optimale Zeit für John Cena's Record-Title-Gewinn? When's the optimum time for John Cena to win the title?
We won the war.
Wow! Und soll dafür den Universal Title oder die WWE Championship Shinsuke Nakamura gewinnen? So who should he beat? Shinsuke or Roman? And he's assuming they're going to win at WrestleMania. And at a Big 4 pay-per-view or a normale Wochenshow? Macht eine Fantasy Booking. Viele Grüße aus Köln, Cologne und macht weiter so. Deutschland liebt Cultaholic und Botchamania. That's from Sally Bindal. P.S. Mein Favorite aus dem Botchamania Intro ist der Chant Super Dragon.
What's that? Say in English?
My favorite chant
I know.
from Botchamania. Yeah.
Thank you, Jack.
It's all right.
Sorry, Dankeschön, Jack. Yeah, that was tremendous. What's the optimum time for John Cena to win the title?
Yeah, from to break the record.
This guy's just... Oh, right, I was going to say, this guy's aware he has won it a fair amount of times already.
No, he's assuming that he is.
Break the record, hasn't he?
Who should he beat and which belt for and when?
He should do it like the rest of the reigns and wait for Del Rio to get reemployed and then win the title, then beat him just because.
Yeah, fair.
It shouldn't be the Universal. Doesn't count in my book. Even
Oh.
the world title. Phony world title. It's like a pot of jam.
I think it should be.
Give it to WWE. Beat Shinsuke. Because that match they had on SmackDown, where he hurt him.
I think Styles is going to win.
Right that wrong.
I think Styles is going to retain, you know. All right, cool. Maybe he's not.
It's a possibility.
It is. I think you should. It has to be at WrestleMania, doesn't it?
I don't want him to win the friggin'
Do you not want him
world
to
title
win?
again.
Okay.
Mr. What's he going to be?
17.
No, I mean, what's he going to be? He's doing a film or...
Oh,
Very
he's going to be a
sexist character.
Duke Nukem, and
Yes,
also
Duke
he's
Nukem.
going to be a polar bear called Yoshi in Doctor
What?
Dolittle.
He's doing Yoshi.
Not that
It's
Yoshi.
just because The Rock's in
No,
Rampage.
because that one. No, he's going to be
Alright.
in Doctor Dolittle as a polar bear called Yoshi.
They're remaking Dr. Dolittle.
Yep, The Voyage of Doctor Dolittle, starring Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Dolittle.
What?
Yeah. Not Eddie Murphy. They don't got him back.
I'm on about him, man.
But
What was the OG
Yeah, I
called?
was going to say, yeah. Have I got to walk
Batman?
with the
What?
animals, talk
OG
with
Dr.
the
Dolittle?
animals.
Oh, I've never even seen the original.
Oh,
original.
fantastic film.
With the alpacas and all that. It's
Sorry.
pretty dead now, in fairness. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I hope he never wins another world title. Yeah,
Cool.
I love him, whatever.
This question's a bit similar to the second one, but it's different. Sup, guys? Love the podcast and the content on the channel. Freshly baked from Newcastle upon Tyne. Brackets Greg's. Anyway, my question is, what's the best match you've witnessed in person? Mine was Will Ospreay versus Dick Riley. Brackets Willie versus Dick. The crowd didn't disappoint, unlike Maffew on the podcast every week. P.S. I recently did my mock exams for maths. There was a question on my paper which was as followed: 3xe. Looks like James has been in my paper. Hashtag James for Warrior Award. Cheers from Danish from Bristol. What's the best match you've ever seen live?
How dare he call me disappointing with that crap joke at the end. Cheers, freshly baked. Must have been freshly baked when he wrote that. Best match I've seen
Weed.
live.
I just thought I'd
thank
just
you, Jack.
telegraph the joke there.
Thank you. Yeah, subtitles.
Yeah.
Man, I was there for Grado versus Galloway,
Oh, right.
and what an atmosphere!
I can imagine.
I mean, like half the people there are like, "I love Grado," and the other half are, "I hate Grado." As soon as he wins, and it was a hell of a match because the thing is, Galloway's like, "You can't wrestle Grado, I can." F off. There we go. That was 3 months worth of promos. And so Galloway wrestled like a guy that was above Grado, and then Grado had to progressively get better and hit a Frankenstein at one point.
He had a
and all
little
this.
bit of help from a certain hardcore legend as well.
Oh, go hard.
Yeah, Chris Renfrew was there.
Mick Foley.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And so that was because then everyone exploded and everyone started singing Grado-related songs,
Yeah.
including the people going, "I don't even like him, but I have to sing." Like, so that was one moment.
Yeah, fair enough. Ross?
Martin Kirby versus Will Ospreay.
That was actually very,
Newcastle
very good.
Oh,
Academy,
absolutely.
Where Kirby beat him. I'm quite a subdued guy when I'm not in front of a camera on YouTube. And I cheered when that happened.
It was really good.
Really good match, really surprising finish.
There was a guy behind us. We're in a group together because it's the Northumbria Wrestling Society. There's a guy next to us who was like, "It's really good, this." I'm like, thinking, "Yeah, it's Will Ospreay." He was like, "Never been to a wrestling show before.
Oh,
I've only ever seen it online." Which is one of the things I will compliment wrestling about. They did get people who would never have usually gone and seen, any type of UK wrestling show unless there was a big American name attached to it. And yeah, so this guy was watching Martin Kirby for the first time, and to me, it's like, why? This is the first time, and he was old. So I was like, it wasn't like a kid. So I was like, wow, what a great experience to be seeing this. And yeah, what a moment that was.
one of the, I don't know if it was the best match I've seen live, but one of the most exciting ones. I was actually on the edge of my seat watching it, and I knew who was going to win, was the ladder match for the tag titles at WCPW, where it was like Ospreay and Scotty Wainwright.
Destiny.
True Destiny.
The best
It was.
theme for
It was.
pay-per-view ever.
There was.
This is my destiny.
There was.
Ooh. Destiny.
There
What's
was.
the next lyric?
This is my destiny.
Ooh. Bow, 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 bow. A guitar, then that's it. That's the theme.
Destiny. I will defeat. I will defeat.
So-
Never has a promotion consistently had as poor a theme as a WCPW. Every single show was awful, I thought. But awful in a kind of funny way. It was like a 12-year-old trying to be a rock star kind of way. I've always thought.
So you had Ospreay and Wainwright. You had Gabe
Destiny.
and Liggs, I think, were tagging together.
Yeah.
You had Prospect, and you had Liam Slater and Johnny Moss, and it had everything. It had high spots, it had comedy. It had it had Alex Gracie getting his tights pulled down. He's got Jim Ross's arse on his underpants. Jim Ross was at ringside.
What?
Yeah, he was up the ladder. Someone tried to pull him down, pulled like his wrestling trunks down.
Right.
His underpants underneath had Jim Ross's face on his arse. Good japes. It had a turn.
Yeah.
Jim Ross didn't know where to crap or wind his watch.
It had a shocking turn
That
from
ass doesn't know the difference between a wrist lock and a wristwatch.
It had a shocking turn from HT Drake, and it ended when Gabriel Kidd was about to snag the belts and snap his losing streak, and Ospreay, like Shelton Benjamin, ran up a diagonal ladder, jumped off, and hit him with a cutter. Brilliant. Oh,
Nice.
it was a really good match. It had an injury angle. Johnny Moss pretended he was injured. Liam had to go and try and defend the belt on his own.
Oh, buddy guys.
Oh, that match had everything. It
Oh,
was
that's nice.
really good.
Also, I just remembered because I can't believe I've forgotten because it was like 2 weeks ago now. Oh yeah, Ilya versus Volta versus Bad Bunny.
Oh, at WXW.
How could I,
Yes.
I've seen so many great matches live. How arrogant is that? I forget like the best one of the year.
Oh no, I've not included the name on this one. Andy was annoyed at being passed over the last time, but he's like, I'll try this again.
Jenna Sanders.
It's not Jenny. It's honestly not.
Oh,
'cause they've
sorry.
started
There's
with-
such a demand to speak to us.
Howdy, homies, and Jack. What was it like to
Howdy,
work?
homies.
Well, this one's more for me and you, I guess. But Maffew can chime in because he knows a couple of people in it. What was it like to work with Jim Cornette and Joey Ryan on the same show? Those guys have very public heat. Was there any high tension at the show? When El Ligero sold his foot after kicking Ryan in the balls, I thought Cornette would flip out. Sorry about forgetting your
I
name.
watched a little compilation. Defiant Wrestling did of old Primate's top 10 moments. And I believe one of them is when he staggers about, he's going to get knocked out, and he falls down into Joey Ryan's crotch with Jim Cornette and Matt Striker on commentary. Obviously, those two rolled their eyes. So yeah, it's just how you would imagine. I didn't really see when he arrived. Apparently, there was a showdown meeting with Dragon Izu, where Jim was like, "What was it?" There's a story there. I
It's
just
something
don't wanna-
like-
that can't be filled with him. I think he said
Yeah, he just
in
doesn't.
one way or another.
Just doesn't really like him.
It's just what you expect from what you've heard before.
I'm sure his nerves were soothed when
Nothing.
not his nerves, his anger. I'm sure his anger was soothed when he found out that he was doing a segment of commentary with King Ross. Because
3 matches.
did you do 3 matches with him?
Oh,
Whoa!
can't believe
I got very drunk the night before while watching the Hall of Fame, and boss man PW at Defiant goes, "We need a commentary guy because Striker's going to wrestle Hendry for a bit." He's like, "Oh, do you want to do 1 match?" I was like, "Yeah, go on, why not? It's only Jim Cornette and commentary." I'll get there on the day. Oh, Ross, you fancy doing 2 matches? I was like, stinking hungover. I was like, oh, fine. 3 matches you're doing, Ross, no problem. One of them's a triple threat with Bobby Fish and all these
It
people.
was Fish Elgin and it was Fish Elgin and David Starr.
Jim Cornette. I had these guys in Ring of Honor back in 2009. I was like, he's got big muscles, hasn't he?
If you could guess which theme song Ross came out to.
Destiny.
No. It was a classier effort than that.
James Brown, boss.
It was The Boss by James Brown.
Wow, that was my kind of flow. Scented candles. Single malt.
I bet you're gutted that you missed this show.
Jim was like, whoa.
I bet you're sad that you missed this show.
Matt Striker,
I wouldn't say I missed it.
Matt Striker gave me the big old, oh god, the big old build-up before I came out. He's this, that, and the other, blah 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 blah. And a microphone that didn't work, so he was just shouting towards the crowd.
Oh. Yeah, because this
And
was
then we had a
oh.
speaker that you couldn't hear from the ring to the entranceway. So it's just like, James Braun vaguely playing in the background as I walked out.
It was also that was the show where Drew Galloway admirably, bravely defended his title against Rampage Brown in the main event. And then that night, we sit down to watch NXT. Drew Galloway, WCW champions, in the front row of NXT. And we're all like, what the hell? Like, what's he done? He didn't tell us this.
I didn't tell anybody.
No, I didn't tell
Yeah,
him.
that's the one time I've spoken to him, like, for about 2-3 minutes. We was talking about the weather.
He's a lovely guy.
We're talking about the weather, how it's weird for Scottish people and very pasty people from Newcastle to come out to Orlando. And all of a sudden he's there, NXT. Didn't tell anybody. He was there making a documentary with somebody, which was sort of a kind of giveaway, maybe. But we didn't know at the time. Just thought it's a thing that was happening.
Yeah.
In fairness to him, he did come back and drop the title. He didn't just leave. You know?
Yeah. I've already spoken briefly with Jim Cornette. We don't have heat. Some people think we do because the whole Cornette face thing. Cornette is very thankful that I made his way to sell his face.
Get
and
on a
make
t-shirt,
money.
yeah.
Joey Ryan, I commentated with him and did stuff with him at A&G Ohio last year.
He's willing.
Everyone's been there, man. It's a village bike. He was wrestling at this cosplay rumble event that A&G Ohio had on. It was like video game characters and whatever. So we did see the great, my favorite spots of all time. There was a dude dressed as Chef from South Park because he's big and black, and it's like, well, all right, Chef. And he wrestled the guy dressed as the Flash. So the Flash got clotheslined. He was like, wasn't happy. So he ran the ropes to go back in time and then tried to counter it, and then kept on failing. And then, like, the fourth time he tries to go back in time, Jeff just goes, screw it, then pins him. I'm sick of this. And, again, maybe it doesn't translate very well on this. But, yeah, me, Joey Ryan, Dennis Daniels, who's a guy in the area, and M-Dog20 himself, Son of Havoc, did commentary.
Matt Cross.
And it was a hell of a moment, because I was digging it. I was like, yeah, we're into it. And you could sense that Joey Ryan and Matt, very professional, even about this crappy. There were some local indie guys there, but not high-level indie guys, just around the area guys. And they treated this like it was another day in the office. Like, okay, guys, we know what we're doing. What's the times and that? Like, absolute professionals. Very lovely. And, yeah, he got into it because the guy was dressed as Mega Man. So he would... Expect another reference, sorry, press the button. Mega Man's thing is he obtains other people's abilities when he beats them.
I knew that.
Oh, did you?
Well, because Kenny Omega hit some finishes from people that he didn't.
That's right.
Because Kenny Omega is basically Mega Man. Yeah, sorry, Karen.
He's a mega space man.
Yeah.
And, not mega space, whatever. Damn it. And so we would start grabbing people's abilities and we're doing live commentary for the crowd. And I was just saying stuff like, oh, I hit him with a leg drop. Oh, he got that from Leg Drop Man, from Mega Man 7, and all this. And Joey Ryan starts doing it and goes, oh, what an Irish whip. You say from Irish Whip Man from Mega Man Irish Edition. It's like, yeah, M-Dog, yeah.
So what you're saying
nice
is,
guys.
if M-Dog 2020 and M-Dog 2020, that's a wine.
Matchbox 2020.
If M-Dog and Joey Ryan won this podcast instead of me and Ross, you'd have a much funner time, is what you're saying. You'd all have...
No, because they don't get my references either, so it's fine.
Oh, right, cool.
They're like, yeah, Mega Man, huh? Cool.
But to answer the question, nothing really kicked off between Jim Cornette and Joey Ryan.
That's right.
Jim Cornette said his piece, and they both got on with their jobs like professionals.
Yeah.
Trying to gossip. Missed.
So, the big question.
It's in the title of the video.
Will you marry me?
That is a big question.
I hope you take your time to think about it.
I will. Find out if Maffew will marry Ross by going to patreon.com.
There's already a weird love angle going on in Ross's intros for WTF moments. There's an old anime thing going on.
I've never seen anime in my life. And I just had the idea of doing an anime intro a few weeks ago.
Right.
And it got received really, really well. Like, I've never had an intro received like that. And then all of a sudden I've embarked on this, like, it's about 4... Wait, since Fastlane? How many weeks has that been now? 3?
Yeah.
It's like 7, 8 episodes deep now into this little love triangle with me and Roman Reigns. It's going to culminate on the grandest stage in the mall at WrestleMania. But it's all anime. Richard Tubman edited.
Richard's a good editor when it comes to...
Yeah, he likes anime.
Likes
as well,
anime.
So have you got people messaging you going, oh, I love the reference to, I don't know, Dragon Ball Z, and you're like, yeah, cheers, pal.
So, like, on the first one, like, I really like how it's like something beep bop.
Cowboy Bebop.
So I call it Big Dog Beep Bop. That's what mine's called. And I rip off a different one every episode. So.
I'll watch it and be like, oh, okay.
But I put them all together.
I need to watch this now.
Because the plan is to put them all together and then release it as like a thing.
Oh, okay.
Compilation thing. I realise I don't tell a very good story. It's stale for about 3 or 4. I've picked it up now because I've bloody shocking twist coming.
Oh.
So me and Roman were just about to shoot Rusev in the face with a gun, and then all of a sudden there's a big green flash, which strips me and Roman naked. But me and Roman are animated onto the actual anime characters, so like we're women, because it was women in the scene with the gun. So next week it gets revealed who provided the big green flash to survive to save Rusev. Honest to God, it's just fantastic content, you know.
It's surprising that you say you haven't watched an anime. You've got it pretty much nailed, sadly.
I mean, it has happened. I do literally just copy a famous anime and then just replace certain characters with
Like
me and Roman,
Overfiend.
Yeah.
See, I'll say that. No one's going to get... Yeah, no, absolutely. No one should get that reference.
Maybe.
So, the big question is... Should The Undertaker come back as The Undertaker or as The American Badass? Because Kid Rock is there.
Right. I've got so much... I don't like the American Badass gimmick at all.
Why not?
Because I became a wrestling fan when that was his gimmick. So it was really confusing to me because I'd played as him on the game before and I was like, oh, it's The Undertaker. I know what he's about. And then I remember watching when he came back as the American Badass and I was like, this isn't... He's ginger? What's going on? And that was during the time in his career when he buried everyone. Like Kurt Angle in the middle of like
Undertaker.
not in the good way that he does, and not in the jokey way either. He buried Kurt Angle. Never forgive him for it. Kurt Angle was the champion at the time, or he was in the middle of his big, massive push to become. I think he was champion at the time.
In 2000.
Yeah, he was having a fantastic year. And
Just when he snake skin leather.
not that one, not that match,
I thought that's
but
what
that
you
match is also a bit when he has to get his twin or his older brother to switch the old switcheroo.
You mean Fully Loaded?
I'm talking about. I think it was maybe No Mercy 2000 or something.
Eric's nickname?
Just a straight match between
Eric
them.
Angle.
I'm not even sure if it was for a title or not. I think it might be on the same show as Triple H Jericho when there's the big belly to belly.
Yeah, Fully Loaded. That's right.
Right. So Taker and Angle have a match, and Taker like 2-3 minutes in hits a spine buster. 1, 2 pulls him up. Could it be him there? That's what I don't like about the American Badass. But at the same time, I do see the argument because he retired last year pretty much. Why would he come back again as the dead man? He's just lied. Come back as the American Badass.
I wish there was a third option to this question, was just like neither. Let the man stay retired and let him recover from his hip surgery. But since he has to come back, apparently.
Otherwise, he's a coward.
Yeah.
So, what would
it's
you...
all about him.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right.
It'd have to be the Badass because he retired the other one last year.
So what would your plan for Undertaker or John Cena mainly be?
Undertaker would ride a motorbike down to the ring.
Kid Rock in the background.
Kid Rock would not play live.
Oh.
Once is enough on that show. If at
Oh,
all. We've got to have the one in the middle. We're going to have at least 2 Kid Rock performances, it looks like, which is... It's not fine by me. I'll be shaking my fist on the internet.
Well, yeah. Well, he has to do... Yeah.
Can we start this podcast again?
And you're watching the Cultaholic Video Podcast with Sober Ross. His twin brother visited us for a few hours. Kid Rock is going to have 2 performances. Yeah, he's going to play
like, yeah.
Undertaker to the ring for American Badass. And then he's going to do for Kid Cash to come out.
Bar with the bar.
So, again, press the button.
David Arquette's
Okay.
character ready to rumble on the bike.
Or
He flies up the thing.
Or just do All Summer Long. Because everyone knows that song.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either.
Oh,
He
no.
rhymes things with things. We were smoking funny things. And we
There's
were
2 songs in my
trying
life
different
that I cannot
things.
listen to without punching something. It's that.
Yeah.
And it's bloody Photograph by Nickelback.
Oh!
Look at this pissing photograph.
I
Every time it
miss
makes
the
me laugh.
town.
Photograph makes me
What
laugh.
the hell's on Joey's head?
head? It's like loads of hats, isn't it?
Don't care.
How did our eyes get so red?
Oh, God.
And what the hell was that on Joey's head? Oh, my God.
See, Nickelback Photograph makes me laugh every time I hear it. Because you just hear the opening line and you go, oh, get ready for fun. Just that fake drawling. But, yeah, All Summer Long, I hate because he's trying to cover but not cover Sweet Home Alabama. And it's disgusting.
It's Sweet Home Alabama and Werewolves of London mixed
right,
together. Yeah.
Like, how dare you?
Yeah.
Like, you're Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Go, pretend to rap.
Poundland Wurzel Gummidge.
He looks like an apple. Jeez.
And
Grandad Rock.
You
I
hate,
don't know. I don't know how this is gonna
pan out, this Undertaker thing. Apart from the Kid Rock performance, which everyone's going to have a boo time for.
See, I don't mind the badass because I think it was a good way of sprucing up the character for a while. It congealed like milk pretty quickly because, as you said, I wouldn't say the buried thing. It's just because Kurt Angle was very badly mistreated during his run as world champion in WWF. He only got fluke wins over people, but luckily he got better, obviously. But yeah, when he was 2003 Big Red, and he's there like, this is
The
my...
greatest theme of all time.
You got it now!
You gonna make a big mistake.
Oh, Nickelback's cover of that.
A cheap shot.
Cheap shot. And what's that on Joey's head?
Destiny.
Destiny. Yeah,
Oh, man.
slightly derailed. Yeah, when I got to that point when he was Big Red, and it was just like, yeah, this is my
Red,
this is my yard. Get off my yard. It didn't. He stopped. The coolness factor had gone. He just looked like an old bloke trying to fit in, and it didn't. He was both like, oh, I'm going to destroy you, and it's like it doesn't look convincing anymore because you look old. So him getting in shape and come back as Dead Man was one of the most unexpected career turns I've ever seen. When he was in 2007, we should be at home watching this on a huge 10-inch TV, or whatever he's got. Best shape
10-inch TV.
He's probably screwed. He probably doesn't really care for big TV for some reason. And yeah, he's in the best shape of his career, having the best matches of his career with guys like Batista and then Shawn Michaels and everybody else. It's weird. So, but yeah, so I think it was good for its time. It coming back for one last appearance would be nice. If he has Kid Rock in his sidecar as he comes down on the bike, that's how he's doing it.
Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah. They go around the wrong way and he's like, oh no! He has to grab a packet of
Cheese and
tracks.
crackers.
Yeah, quick, put them on.
It's the wrong
That's what they
trousers.
should do instead. You got the New Day with pancakes. You got Undertaker coming down with a funny helmet on him. Kid Rock in the sidecar. High in cheese and crackers in the crack.
A kid gets in the way, he's like, oh no, press the button, it turns into a plane.
If Taker wrestles Cena,
Interference by the wrong trousers at the end.
if Cena, yeah, I was gonna
By the
say
wrong trousers.
Vince McMahon unveils, he goes, oh, it's you, Feathers McGraw.
Penguin, yeah.
My favourite bit of the whole thing, just takes his glove off. It's you.
The wrong trousers is genuinely one of the best things.
Oh,
American viewers, sorry.
Did you know they overdubbed it for Americans?
Ah, what?
I never want to watch it, I've only heard of it.
what?
They overdubbed Wallace and Gromit with American accents.
No.
I don't want to
That's
even
not
think
Awesome
about
pancakes, Gromit. Whoa.
it. These are the wrong pants, man.
Oh.
The credits are playing. Look at this photograph.
Okay.
Music
What?
from...
Sounds better than McGraw's head.
Oh my god, it's you! Music from and inspired by the Wrong Trousers soundtrack album available.
So that's the answer to the question. Should the Undertaker come
Oh
back?
wow, yeah, we definitely answered that.
Nobody knows.
And we hope you definitely clicked on the video title expecting that discussion. Excellent view.
In
Oh.
conclusion, the penguin from Wallace and Gromit. That's what the Undertaker should dress up as.
Thanks for watching the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast, everyone. I've been Jack. This has been Ross and Maffew. I'm at Jack the Jobber on Twitter. Go on.
Yeah. He's been Jack, I'll be Maffew, he's been pissed.
Yeah.
This, the dark forces are at work today.
It was just
It's just
banter.
This is your American badass. Yeah. Boo was sick of that character. Bring back Sober
Back
Ross.
to underwhelming, mumbling bollocks next week.
Yay. I'm Maffew. Hopefully I've been the same as I was last week. I haven't been checking my notes, so I hope I winged it. Thank you very much. Follow me on Twitter. Or if you don't follow me on Twitter, please follow the Twitter account that prints screenshots of my face on this.
Yeah.
So there's one. And until next week. have a
Oh,
good
wait,
week.
wait, no, wait.
Oh,
sorry.
wait.
At
I
Ross
need-
on Ras-
Stop the clock.
No, not that.
North
but you
Wrestling.
can.
No?
Mailbag at cultaholic.com if you want to ask a question for the mailbag section. Patreon.com/cultaholic if you want to get involved with the Cultaholic Hall of Fame and many other potential rewards. There you go. There, you can do it now. What are you doing? You know.
Unite. Oh, yeah. Also, we're going to be doing MediaCon.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, MediaCon.
Oh, MediaCon.
It's in September.
Yeah. What are we doing? We
Wrestle
don't know.
MediaCon.
Come and spend money.
Oh no, it'll be sick. It'll be really good.
Money.
Melter's there and everything.
Melter will have a wallet.
My news updates will be so quick. I'll just be like, Dave. What's up?
Okay, that was awesome, Jack.
Thank you. That's never forget, of course, to join us.
Come on.
What?
Every week you're like pretending to joke. Come on. Join us.
Join us.
Join us.